Next up, the champions of pre-season testing, AlphaTauri. They're all about the driver narratives this time around. Someday, someone will write a 20,000 word long-form piece about the narratives of the Red Bull Driver Academy and the struggles between not only Gasly, but Kvyat's career and the mirror image perspectives they both provide. That person might still be me. Anyway, the reality is someone had to finish 7th out of the 7 cars in this performance group last year, and Pierre Gasly's Monza miracle last year seemed to have flattered them a bit. Kvyat was the only man of that group of 14 who didn't end up on the podium in 2020. So about that driver lineup? In the red corner, Pierre Gasly, a man who's worked very hard to regain the lost reputation of his 12-race Red Bull stint, 2020's redemption story in the midst of a chaotic season. In the blue corner, Yuki Tsunoda, Japan's first full-timer since Kamui Kobayashi, and F1's first 2000s-born driver, a super fast to adapt talent that nearly stole Callum Ilot's lunch money at the end of last year's Formula 2 season. The way that Sergio Perez's contract is structured, with just the first year guaranteed, could easily make this a one-on-one shootout for the 2022 Red Bull seat. If Perez got the job to begin with, it's a sign that maybe Red Bull can admit they might have misjudged the Gasly promotion in the first place. Either that, or Tsunoda has a golden ticket to the top just in case Perez shits the bed. Either way, that's the real source here. We don't really care that they're in the bottom of the midfielders given their junior status in the first place. There's potential for improvement with Honda's swan song season as a power unit supplier. It's totally new for 2021, but that shootout is one of the most intriguing stories of maybe the entire grid. So keep an eye for it. There's going to be big potential ramifications here. And now we get to the bottom tier, the team significantly off the rest of the pack. Alfa Romeo was the people's choice for the team hoping to promote all of the Ferrari driver academy at once, even if the team's always been adamant they don't just want to be another Ferrari clone. So they threw a curveball and ignored all 3 of Callum Ilott, Mick Schumacher and Robert Schwartzman, and decided instead to just keep their current lineup. Alfa seems content just being a platform for Kimi Räikkönen as long as his wheels don't completely fall off as a driver. He's nothing special as he heads into his age 42 season, but for Alfa, that's okay. I suspect the disdain at him not being replaced is a war between long-standing Kimi fans and the folks who are always pining for new blood at every turn. I call it shiny hood ornament syndrome. Antonio Giovinazzi gets another year as well, but he's another driver that could be on his final chance, given a lot of his race progression last year was based off launches off the grid and not much else. Gio is a fine driver, he actually outqualified Kimi Räikkönen last year, but I'm not convinced there's more to come. As said, Alfa want to stand up on their own merit, and while nothing about their driver lineup is a major cause for concern, they've never really replaced Charles Leclerc and it's starting to show. Being saddled with Ferrari power units doesn't seem to be helping either. Honestly, it's hard to see an easy way out for a team that's certainly better than single-digit points, but also keeps spinning its wheels with a big gap to the group in front of them.